Corinthians 2 verse 10. Therefore I take pleasure in infirmities. Now, this morning is testimony morning. Now, I say to a man that run a chemical company, the Lord tell me that you're going to lose your sight in 3 years. And in 3 years, you will call my phone and tell me that you lose your sight. I'm saying much resource I own at the track. Much chemical business I own. You know how much things I've invested in. You're speaking like obsessed man in this whole Christ-like thing. I said, I'm not. I said, I get a halo and I get a calling that already allow me to be special. So I say to the man, well, when you lose your sight, you will call me. And you will offer me things that you yourself cannot believe. Now the man did call me. Him said, Brother Paul, my sincere apology about all the negative thing I said to you. I don't have no sight. Yes. The company that is owned named Afco Chemical. And I was working there as a chemist when I was younger. Now, let's continue. People, this is testimony man, you know. People who do not experience dark forces. What is dark forces? You have a lot of demons, you know. But the worst demon you have is legion. Legion can lift you up on a wall, and when the legion take you over, your whole eye become black. Yeah, your whole eyeball become black. Now, if you are never in a situation where you have experience with legion, I can assure you, you have not experienced the full power and the wrath of God against the enemy. Now, the Lord sent me to a business place, to a lady, and she said, she won a wholesale, and she said, basically, you are too humble to cast out a demon of my family. Now, saying that, when the Lord tell me to go back because the demon of the lady up on the wall with blood coming through her nose, blood coming through her ears, fraud coming through her eyes. No, they were prepared with one scandal bag of money to go to St. Mary to visit the warrior man to cast out the demon. When I reached at the wholesale, only hear the demon say to me, Paul, what are you doing here? Not the lady speaking now. The demon could actually speak through the lady without her mouth moving. Now I start casting out the demon. I said, Lord, take me instead and give this lady a chance. When I start praying for half an hour straight, the demon leave the lady and the demon evaporate. But the demon leave the lady with a stroke. And she have this stroke up to today. Her face twist. So, do we believe we can fight spiritual war without the presence of the Most High God? Oh, Ash, Magandetash, Rabosa. That is 2 testimony. Let's go to 1 more testimony. Getting 3 testimony this morning. 3 different occasions when I was out in the world. Men come to kill me because of fear, because they said that man don't fear no one, you know. In those days I was younger, they used to call me Bunty. I didn't know why they give me that name. Based on my ridiculous movements, you know, not fearing anything at all, they give me that name. Now, the first man come to kill me, the gun jammed in my head. And I said to the man, you come to kill me? I said, I don't want to kill you. Because I turned to the Lord. And the Lord give me a chance, so he can give you more than a chance. So, when the gun jammed, him have a juvenile with him. A juvenile start firing beer shot and none of them they even graze or eat me. But what happened is, brothers and sisters, it shows to tell you that when everything fail, God will not fail. Second attempt was a man was shooting me up near range. And I could hear all the explosion. It was so loud. It was 4 times the effect of a clappers. That no bullet didn't catch me. That's how great God is. And both me and those 2 men become friends. Afterward, they died. Doing bad just to see him, even though I've changed my life. The last testimony is now. Was driving with a man, and I said to the man, why are you driving so fast? I have the prophecy, you know. The Lord tell me that 5 minutes time we'll be in that light post. And I'll be taking splinters out of my face and you'll be doing the same thing. The man said, are you intoxicated? Were you smoking herb before you come in the vehicle? I said to him, no sir, politely. And he was very aggressive. 5 minutes time, guess where we were in? The light post. Taking splinter out our face. So, can we underestimate the prophecy what God give us? Oh, Rabba-ba-ba-ash, my God, that tash, Rabosa. Well, I should share the last one with you. Give on a tree. God give me the best wife in the world. Because she have the prophecy fluently. Sometimes when she use it, it scares me. It's like everything she say out her mouth is a prophecy. And you don't recognize it until you see it or you go on the road. So brothers and sisters, you have people out there can use the prophecy fluently like having a conversation. Oh, Rabba, ba, ba, ash, Maganda, tash, Rabos.